Thank you, gentlemen. Badger community, please rise at this time and remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem. Please be seated. Thank you to the Frank Krezen American Legion Post 24 for the presentation of the colors. And also to Mr. Matt Raymer and the choir for the singing of our national anthem, as well as our Badger Band under the direction of Mr. Greg Bungie. Parents, guardians, and family members, welcome to this special day for the class of 2024. I am Jenny Straus, and I am proud to be the principal of Badger High School. I would like to welcome you all in attendance today, and thank you for joining us in this celebration. And I'm very glad that you can hear me above the cicadas today. A special welcome at this time to our members of the Board of Education in attendance, Dr. Jeff Buntrock, Mrs. Janet Giovanetti, Mrs. Barb Krause, and Mrs. Kathy Vorpagel, along with our superintendent, Dr. Peter Wilson. It is now my distinct honor to welcome our first senior speaker to the podium, Isaac Solverson.
Hi, everyone. All right, 1 second while I get this clip out of my hair. Okay. So on the first day of freshman year, I wore a multicolor patchwork Irish cap through Badger's halls. Amidst all the excitement and anxiety that comes with entering high school, I remember placing this cap I got from a shop in downtown Lake Geneva on my head with pride. As embarrassing as it is now, I'm impressed at the confidence I had so early on in my journey here. For who in their right mind would wear an Irish cap with a sweatshirt and gym shorts for their first day of high school? For those of you who don't know me, my name is Isaac Solverson, and I'm so excited to share the next few minutes with you as I send off the class I've come to love. On campus, many of my fellow students might know me as the president of too many clubs, a little bit of a nerd, or even the student too excited for school at 7 a.m. All these hats I've worn with pride. Now, for those of you who are not aware, the class of 2024 has been the only class that did not receive a middle school graduation. I remember being so bitter at the circumstances that brought us there, including the virus that swept the world by storm. I know that for many of us students, it felt like we would never be able to get the quintessential high school experience we yearned for. More personally, my confidence in my future was rocked. Questions like, what would my college prospects become from this pandemic, and how would our student body weather this hardship with unity, crossed my mind that summer. All this aside, it hurt that instead of cheering beside the buildings that nurtured us, I was celebrating my middle school graduation over a phone screen, jumping into the lake instead. Now, I think the biggest lesson I learned from this experience is that some things are entirely out of our control, and it's not how we move on from those experiences, but how we acknowledge them and celebrate them as pillars of our own learning. In reflection, I found that the confidence exuded from this cap is something we must continue to carry, and the uncertainty we all may have felt entering high school is an experience we all should cherish, but our class's resilience entering high school in that uncertainty is the center of what it means to lead with conviction. With that in mind, I'd like to remind the senior class of something. Wherever you go and whatever you do, remember where you come from. To outsiders, Badger may look like another Midwestern school near the edge of a cornfield and a lake, but we're empowered by the confidence and drive that our community has instilled into us. Now, as I was writing this speech, I realized that our class has truly paved our own trail despite worries over our high school experience. Be Us, the motto of our football team, exudes the same energy our class has given Badger these past few years. In very brief summary, our class has won the state championship in football and ski race, qualified individually for all conference in volleyball, tennis, soccer, cross country, golf, swim and dive, basketball, dance, wrestling, and cheer, won the highest award for acting 10 years in a row, saved over 700 lives through blood drives, gone to nationals for FCCLA, and placed nationally in floriculture for FFA, internationally qualified individually in DECA, won in the state for Model UN in forensics, and finally raised over $10,000 for mental health initiatives. Now, I hope I didn't forget anyone, but I hope this shows all of you the true power you have in contributing to our world. Because you all led with conviction and confidence, we've imbued our school with new histories and stories far surpassing our time here. As I reflect on my freshman confidence, I urge you all to walk into your new future with the same confidence this cap gave me. Despite worries of embarrassment, anxieties about the future, or even excitement about the new histories you'll pave in this world, stay true to your story and the community you come from. That said, I'd like to thank our teachers for supporting us students all these years, my parents for pushing me to continue serving others, and most of all, the senior class for giving me the most memorable past 4 years of my life. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to welcome Maire Lucero to the podium.
Good afternoon. So, what do you all know about space-time? Looking back, you may find this abstract concept buried away from your physics or astronomy class as something you will never use as a dentist, chef, or whatever you choose to do after college. But did I at least make you look? Did I make you look back briefly on your high school years? My name is Maire Lucero, and even though I am an aspiring physics major, I'm not here to rant about physics concepts. I am here to send my classmates off on the experiment we call life by recalling an algorithmic sequence of our diverse stories. When we were born, we were starry-eyed and confused. Everything was new. Every decision we made was based on impulse and instinct. Time moved slow when we were young because we only thought about our fundamental needs rather than our future careers. Those first steps, however, constructed the foundation to building our identity. We made our first memories, good and bad. We made our first mistakes. We learned our first lessons. We discovered that the stovetop burns our skin and that adults do not disappear in a game of peekaboo. We became smarter. Our foggy destinies became just a little clearer. As we entered our first school building with our neon backpacks and light-up SpongeBob Skechers, many of us learned different things. Some of us first mastered our ABCs. Some of us first mastered counting to 3. I know I first learned Bible stories. These fundamentals shaped our beliefs. The idea of a career seemed familiar, but not defined. Some of us knew since kindergarten that we wanted to be a dentist, while others bounced from musician to cowboy to chef to scientist within a month. Some of us wanted to be quantum physicists, even though we did not exactly know what quantum physics was, but it sounded cool. Our thoughts, goals, and dreams are founded on these first lessons of letters, numbers, and stories. Throughout our childhood, we learned the implicit laws of logic in nature and society. We learned about gravity and burning friction through our plastic slides. We learned about pendulum motion on the swing set. We learned about the impact of sound waves through our voices when we made friends by sharing goldfish crackers and yelling at recess. These friends often came and left as our identities and interests evolved. Friendship became more than playing and sharing. It became a roller coaster of insecurities, secrets, and real feelings. We would promise to be best friends forever, forgetting that forever means infinite, and everything we know has an end. As 8th grade graduation approached, many of us were nervous about entering the open yet dense high school space. What if we lose our friends? What if I get lost? Will I find a homecoming date? Will my freshman year be lost to a global pandemic? The pandemic was a scary, wavy ocean working against us, but we learned to swim. We took exams wearing masks. We made friends without seeing half of their faces. We participated in sports, clubs, and classes with many restrictions. It was tough, but we succeeded. We did it. We not only survived, but we thrived. Our sophomore year was a little more normal. We learned what people looked like, and we got to fully immerse ourselves in the high school experience. We found our passions, whether that was FFA, cross-country, football, DECA, forensics, theater, music, FCCLA, ProStart, academics, or any other passion there is to find. Our friend circles continue to morph and fluctuate. Nonetheless, it was a sense of normalcy. The normalcy is disrupted junior year when we realize that we are now upperclassmen. Junior year is when we start to contemplate our fates. The time we have to decide our future creates an illusion of acceleration as the pressure of college and scholarships grows stronger. This year is our first taste of authority in the school. It is a year where classes become harder and the highs and lows feel more extreme. We must acknowledge these low points because overcoming them has made us stronger. Life has brutal moments where better times seem nowhere in sight. These moments, however, have made us stronger in the past. We overcame a pandemic. We overcame standardized testing and finals. We can overcome anything. Now, senior year has flown by at the speed of light. Look at all we've accomplished. Hours of studying have earned us grades and scholarships. Hours of physical exertion have earned us varsity letters, medals, and state champion titles. Hours of practicing instruments, songs, and scripts and dances have earned us lead roles and solos. For me, hours of screaming angsty poetry at a wall for forensics have earned me a gold medal at the state competition, many tournament awards, and my place right here speaking to you. You all should be proud of yourselves. Regardless of your high school path, you have all embarked on challenges and have overcome them. I am proud of all of you for your high school achievements. If you've ever played the game of life, you will realize that this is the starting point. Some of us will choose college, while some will choose a career. Some will earn associate's degrees, bachelor's degrees, or even PhDs. Some of us will become farmers, doctors, soldiers, managers, researchers, and influencers. The list is endless. Your path will lead you to do great things. You will make a difference in our world. At the beginning of my speech, I asked you about space-time. Space-time is a theory explaining that three-dimensional space and time are like a sheet of fabric, and all matter, like the limbs and cells that build us, bend this invisible fabric to create gravity. While you may never need to know what space-time is, I want you to know that all matter bends space-time. All of our actions affect the timeline in one way or another. Thus, we are all incredibly significant. We are all bending space-time, and we are all changing the course of our lives. Who you talk to, who you know, and who you make smile could change the course of history. You are actively changing the force of gravity every day. Not only are you affecting gravity, but you all are impacting the abstract fabric of our society. Your words and actions are changing this world, solving detrimental problems, saving lives. You will become the best person that you can be. Be proud of the person that you see in the mirror, because that person is changing the universe. Thank you. It is my pleasure to welcome our superintendent, Dr. Wilson, to the podium.
Good afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty and staff, proud parents and families, and most importantly, the class of 2024. It's an honor and privilege to stand before you here today as the superintendent of Lake Geneva, Genoa City Union High School District. Serving in the district the last 2 years, I can wholeheartedly say the pride in Badger High School is second to none. I'd also like to first off acknowledge the School Board of Education. Their hard work and support have made the programs and facilities of Badger High School possible. Please join me in giving them a round of applause. As we gather here today to celebrate the achievements of the remarkable class of 2024, I am reminded of two powerful stories that underscore the essence of purpose, dedication, and transformative power of perspective. In 1666, in London, England, they were facing a devastating tragedy. A great fire had leveled much of the city. Out of the ashes rose the opportunity for rebirth. And the world's most renowned architect of the time, Christopher Wren, was commissioned to build St. Paul's Cathedral. One day, while overseeing the construction, Wren encountered 3 bricklayers on a scaffold. To the first, he asked, "What are you doing?" The bricklayer replied, "I'm laying bricks to feed my family." The second answered, "I'm building a wall." But it was the third, with a gleam in his eye, who declared, "I'm building a great cathedral to the Almighty." Similarly, in 1962, a pivotal moment in human history, President John F. Kennedy visited the NASA Space Center. There, he encountered a janitor diligently carrying out his duties. When asked what he was doing by the president, the janitor replied, "I'm helping put a man on the moon, Mr. President." Both of these stories, separated by centuries and context, share a common thread: the recognition of a greater purpose behind seemingly mundane tasks. Whether laying bricks or sweeping floors, these individuals understood that their contributions were part of something larger than themselves. Class of 2024, you stand on the threshold of your future. I challenge you to adopt the perspective of the cathedral bricklayer in London and the janitor at the NASA Space Center. Approach every endeavor with the same sense of purpose and dedication. Whether you're pursuing and furthering your education at the post-secondary level, entering the workforce, or charting your own path, remember that your actions have the potential to shape the world around you. You are not merely students graduating from high school. You are architects of your own destinies, builders of a brighter tomorrow. Embrace the challenge that lie ahead with knowledge that you are part of something bigger, part of a legacy of resilience and innovation. As you embark on your next chapter, may you carry with you the spirit of the cathedral builder and the janitor at Nassau. May you always strive for excellence, guided by a sense of purpose and the belief that each brick laid, each task complete, brings you one step closer to realizing your dreams. Graduates, I extend a heartfelt congratulations to all of you and all your accomplishments. The world awaits your brilliance, your creativity, and your unwavering determination. Go forth and build the cathedral of your dreams. Well done, class of 2024. Thank you. I would now like to introduce Mrs. Jenny Straus, Badger High School principal.
Once again, welcome families and friends to this huge day for the class of 2024. This is quite a wonderful class. Students sitting before you have taken full advantage of the Badger experience. For example, many of them here today have earned half the credits necessary for a minor in Spanish or French through the University of Wisconsin-Green Bay. Many have participated in the Youth Apprenticeship Program, leading to direct employment in their field of choice. And others, balancing high school with employment, have assisted their family and themselves as they look toward their future. You have much to be proud of in this class of 2024. As you look at this class seated before you, you will see honor cords of gold, silver, and white representing academic achievement. Students wearing black honor cords have completed the dual credit Gateway Technical College and other technical college programming. Students with red, white intertwined cords completed our Badger Academy. We also have several graduates who are on their way to taking active military duty with one of our branches of our military. At this time, I would like to recognize our Southern Lake Conference Academic Excellence Awards recipients. If you would please rise when your name is called and stay standing for the remainder of the names that I call out. And then audience, please hold your applause until the end. Finian Gerard, Madeline Greenberg, Lexi Gustafson, Julia Kanalowski, Mari Lucero, Lucy Pether, Costa Sokos, Maya Tucker, Stephen Wang, and Ileana White. Congratulations. You may be seated. I would like to take a moment to thank our teachers and staff who have been so tremendous to these graduates. Moreover, I would like to give a special thanks to our retirees, Greg Bungie, Diana Bergstead, Alejandro Furio, Tammy Larwa, and Laura Shotliff for their years of dedication to our kids and our community. We wish you the very best in years to come. So seniors, our retirees have a lifetime of stories about their professional and personal lives. As graduates, you too have your stories, some of which have been discussed in the speeches that came before me today. Then there are the stories yet to come. Julie Foudy, who is a women's soccer legend and ESPN commentator, once said, "Life doesn't just happen. You happen to life. You decide how you want to write your story." This is so very true of the next chapter of your lives. You are now fully in control of your story moving forward. My advice on writing that story is to look up and to look out. To look up to see those around you. Embrace new experiences, thoughts, and ways of living you'll see by looking up. The senior class had quite a few look-up moments, And Isaac did a nice job of talking about them, and I would like to add my traditional morning shout out to the following. Badger Pro Start Culinary placing 14th out of 48 schools at nationals. FFA 3-star national chapter, 1-act play advancing to state for the 10th year in a row. Badger Jazz, champions of the Eau Claire Jazz Festival. Football state champions, ski race team state champ, girl wrestling 4 state champs, and as of yesterday, Charlotte Matson and the lacrosse team are state champs. Yes, there is much to look up and see around you. Carry that forward. The second piece of advice is to look out. Yes, sometimes you'll need to do that as well. But mostly, look outward. This is one way to determine your passion. Through service to others, communities waiting for you, and all the opportunities that are visible when you look outward. Last week, I was given a book of poetry from Miss Somerville's English 12 class. There was a stanza in Tegan Hale's poem, The Open Road, that perfectly summarizes this idea of looking outward and the next chapter in your lives. She writes, "In the rearview mirror, I see my hometown fade, but in my heart, its memory forever stays. Birds chirp, trees sway, nature's serenade, reminding me to embrace life's ever-changing ways." Well said, Tegan, well said. Life is truly what we make it. Badger High School has provided the opportunity to see what your story can entail. Now it is up to you to use what you have learned, go off and write your own story. Because, as you are now seeing firsthand, at the end of a chapter, what remains is the story. Class of 2024, you will be missed. On behalf of the Badger family, I wish you the very best in your journey. At this time, as principal of Lake Geneva Genoa City Union High School, I certify to the representatives of the school board that these students have met the graduation requirements necessary for a Badger High School diploma. I present to you to the class of 2024. The students will now receive their diplomas with Cesar Castro and Marianne Annie McEnany announcing their names.
Belle Ackerman. Cesar Castro. Isaac Solverson. Maire Lucero. Lucas Adkins. Eliana Allheit. Lily Allen. Jared Alonso. Calvin Anderson. Savannah Anderson. Yasmin Aranda. Daniel Aranda. Abigail All. Isaac Ayala. Ava Baylett. Braden Barquez. Travis Bates. Ryan Bays. Richard Beach. Glitch Beck. Jacob Billingsley. Tanner Bishop. Grant Bittner. Allison Blagg. Wade Blakely. Emily Bledsoe. Scarlett Bliss Schulten. Parker Blount. Tim Blum. Gavin Bogart. Liliana Borski. Joey Bortolas. Rachel Boyle. Jackson Braden. Reese Braden. Tara Brumner. Benjamin Brown. Nicholas Bros. Frederick Bruce. Elijah Brummett. McKenna James Bunton. Becky Bergmeyer. Sean Burns. Delilah Ann Cardiff. David Carlson. Brianne Carr. Juan Castro. Chasley Cataldo. Kate Caden Seakosh. Madeline Chigueras. Rachel Shandek. Rex Chapman. Chloe Chappell. Nicholas Chavez. David Shaquille. Wild Chupik. Jack Clark. Logan Clausen. Raymond Clevenger. Ella Coltman. Alexandra Cooper. Brianna Porter. Daphne Cortez. Alex Cornu. Brody Covert. Caden Scowart. Lana Crawford. Ella Creighton. Vanessa Cruz. Oscar Alexander. Alan Davenport. Valentino Deanda. Jillian Dantuma. Keegan Deneke. Billy Dennis. Hannah Denny. Maria Dickfoss. Dappy Nicole DeMea. Madison Demolick. JP Doyle. Nicole Dyer. William Eck. Lily Elser. Chloe Erickson. Calvin Evelyn. Isabella Fiducia. Wyatt Figard. Luis Figueroa. Christian Franco. Daniela Flores. Ethan Francois. Liam Fredrickson. Dakota Funk. Amelia Furlow. Dominic Gallion. Elena Garcia. Jacqueline Garcia Amador. Emma Garrett. Anthony Gale. Finian Gerard. Madeline Gerdes. Josie Gaston. Jacob Gent. Austin Golovin. Hannah Gomez. Trevor Gonzalez. Paloma Gonzalez. Jacob Gonzalez. CJ Goy. Cheyenne Griffin. Madeline Greenberg. Lexi Gustafson. Parker Gustafson. Jonathan Gutierrez. Tegan Hale. Matthew Hansen. Jonathan Hartnell. Abigail Haydam. Michaela Ann Hayes. Cameron Heckel. Kayla Heiselman. Brianna Hendricks. Aiden Hernandez. Janan Hernandez. Tristan Hernandez. Jose Hernandez Ova. Luis Hernandez Nova. Ava Hetland. Finn Hillier. Lily Hinchin-Connell. Ernest Hearn III. Gianna Horn. Noah Hovden. Carter Hansen. Hudson. Charlie Hirth. Sage Humphrey. Paige Iris. Hayden Itzenheiser. Eliana Harmino. Maxim Jenga. Carter Johnson. Kayla Johnson. Sophia Jord. Brennan Juckums. Brayden Yuschek. Julia Kalinowski. Margaret Keefe. Amber Kettleton. Bria Kaiser. Evelyn Cluck. Wally Coaster. Noah Kolnick. Victoria Cananales. Gage Cosbiel. Kylie Cramp. Peyton Krause and Morgan Krause. Sydney Todd Krause. Elizabeth Diane Krober. Seth Kuhn. Aubrey Kumero. Marcia Kuchman. Kylie Faith Kundert.
Marianne Claire McEnany. Abigail Lagerhausen. Jasmine Lobinger. Kylie Leslie. Michael Lesser. Luke Lovato. Alex Lindblom. Samantha Logston. Cole Lohmeyer. Avery Lopez. Victoria Lechkowski. Derek McGill. Tadeo Mancilla. Sarah Mangold. Dominic Maniscalco. Up Marks. Dylan Malusik. Ethan Masoni. Charlotte Matson. Logan McCade. Sir McCarthy. Levi McIntyre. Thomas McKinney. Levi McRae. Brenna Mead. Michael Myers. Jasmine Minell. Crystal Mendoza. Bannery Mendoza. Sam Melkai. Jacob Metz. Arwen Muting. Alexander Milosevic. Alex Moreno. Leviticus Morris. Kendra Mullen. Balo Murillo. Olivia Murray. Landon Myers. Jasmine Nash. Jack Nellison. Tony Nichols. Gage Nicholson. Katie Nichols. Brian Nillis. Kyerland Nolan. Landon Nadestad. John Nosane. Stephen Nova. Daniel Ochoa. Emma Olson. Benjamin Olson. Taylor Palazzo. Paxton Parker. William Payne. Addison Pender. Anai Perez. Sonia Perez. Lucy Pether. Colton Polko. Sam Polyak. Riley Popenhagen. Natalie Porras. Aaron Priester. Cedar Korzinski. Bernice Quintana. Jade Nova Ramirez. Anthony Rosinski. Ella Rayfeld. Javi Reyes. Anthony Richardson. Julia Rishko. Malachi Roberts. Max Robert. Anaí Rodriguez. Mitchell Rothschild. Molly Rude. Roman Rulas. Jordan Samanik. Araceli Romero Molina. Andrea Sanchez. Evelyn Sanchez. Javier Sanchez. Joanna Sanchez. Ismael Sandoval. Magnus Shan. Noah Schaub. Brady Schmidt. Brooklyn Schmidt. Michael Schroeder. Mauricio Cerna. Xander Serrano. Cassidy Schultz. Lily Schultz. Kostas Skokas. Cora Singleton. Zoe Sheets. Maddie Sherman. Alexander Sixkovich. Cheyenne Skinner. Jameson Smith. Torrance Smith. Rain Sommerfeld. Russell Spalding. William Spendy. Gina Stanaway. Lauren Stanford. Lucy Steinbrink. Scott Steffen. Savannah Stoll. Justin Storp. Hope Sahida. Olivia Sweeney. James Swike. Noah Thomas. Azaria Thompson. Orion Thornton. Abigail Tiemann. Christian Tills. Diana Tolentino Escobar. Giselle Tolentino Mercado. Jocelyn Torres. Rivaldo Torres. Anaya Truskaski. Maya Tucker. Aiden Upling. Jasmine Valdez Salinas. Imanol Valadez. Nathan Vasquez. Joshua Vavrock. Isaac Vandenberg. Caitlin Vasquez. Sophia Verdi. Ian Vickery. Chiara Verini. Lillian Villarreal. Ben Vitullo. Truman Von Hunius. Ava Rose Walker. Zane Walker. Logan Walrath. Stephen Wang. Brandon Watrous. Allison Weber. Ava Weber. Anna White. Aliana White. Sailor Wowell. Ella Willett. William Whiting. Riley Wernquist. Genevieve Wilson. Ethan Winters. Jacob Wolf. Christian Wolf. Preston Armstrong. Casey Nicole Tovar. Lamont Page. Dakota Lowell. Cole Lubueno.
Family and friends, the class of 2024 will remain on the field at the close of the ceremony to greet you and take some photographs. Class of 2024, please rise. Move your tassels from the right to the left, please, signifying that you have indeed graduated. Badger community, I present to you the graduated class of 2024. Congratulations all.